Have you ever been walking across the room, maybe just heading to the kitchen to make a cup of tea, and suddenly you find yourself grabbing onto a chair or the wall for support? Or perhaps you've stood up from a chair too quickly and felt a little dizzy, like the ground moved just a bit under your feet. If so, you're not alone. It's one of the most common yet overlooked experiences many seniors go through. You brush it off as just getting older, but deep down, it's a little unsettling, isn't it? Asterisk, losing your balance isn't just about tripping or being clumsy. It can be a silent sign that your body is trying to get your attention. And here's the truth that most people won't tell you. It's not simply age that causes this. A hidden reason, one that creeps in slowly over the years. It doesn't shout, whispers. And if we don't listen, that whisper can grow into a fall that changes everything. Asterisk, let's talk honestly. Balance is something most of us take for granted until it starts to slip away. You might notice it when getting out of bed, walking down stairs, or trying to reach for something high up. Maybe you've even stopped doing certain things because you're afraid you might fall. And that fear, it's powerful. It doesn't just stop your feet, it stops your freedom. Asterisk, but the good news? Balance isn't gone for good. In fact, you can regain it no matter your age. In this video, we're going to dig into why this happens, what your body is really telling you. Most importantly, 6 practical and gentle ways to rebuild your balance, confidence, and strength starting today. Asterisk, so let's begin with something that might surprise you. The hidden reason most seniors lose their balance isn't just weak legs or stiff joints. It's disconnection, not from others, but from your own body. Over time, the connection between your brain and the muscles responsible for posture, coordination, and stability can fade. This happens gradually, almost invisibly. The medical term for it is proprioception, but don't worry about the fancy name. All it means is your body's ability to know where it is in space. It's what helps you walk without looking at your feet or step off a curb without falling. Asterisk, as we age, especially if we're less active, this internal GPS system gets weaker. Your feet might not feel the ground as clearly. Your legs might react a little slower. Your core might not engage like it used to. And the result? You feel off balance. If when everything around you is perfectly still, asterisk, this disconnection is subtle, but it's powerful. And once you understand it, you can start to fix it. Let's look at the first step to regaining your balance, literally from the ground up. Asterisk. Start with your feet. They're your foundation. If they're stiff, sore, or weak, your entire body has to work overtime to keep you steady. Many seniors lose strength in the arches, ankles, and toes without realizing it. Maybe you've been wearing slippers most of the day, or avoiding going barefoot on firm surfaces. But the truth is, your feet need to move, feel, and stretch. Asterisk 1. Simple thing you can do is spend 5 minutes a day barefoot in a safe surface, like carpet or yoga mat. Let your toes spread, wiggle them, rock gently from heel to toe. This wakes up the nerve endings in your feet and helps your brain remember how to stabilize you. Think of it like tuning the bass of a piano. The better the foundation, the better. Everything above it performs. Asterisk, while we're at it, massage matters too. If you have a tennis ball or a soft massage roller, gently roll the soles of your feet while sitting. Not only does this improve blood flow, but it also reawakens sensory input that helps your body sense balance. Try it in the morning before you even stand up for the day. Asterisk, once you start reconnecting with your feet, the next step is to gently strengthen your core. Now, before you picture a gym workout or sit-ups, let me stop you right there. Your core includes the deep muscles around your stomach, sides, and lower back. These muscles act like a belt, holding you upright and helping you adjust if you start to tip. Asterisk. One of the easiest ways to begin activating your core is something you can do while brushing your teeth. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, knees soft, and gently pull your belly button in toward your spine. You're not holding your breath, just tightening, as if preparing for a light tap to the stomach. Try holding that for 10 seconds. Rest, then repeat. Doing this twice a day, builds strength in small doses, without needing to carve out extra time in your schedule. Asterisk. Now let's add a little challenge that also builds balance. The weight shift. Sounds simple, right? But it's incredibly effective. Stand near a counter or sturdy chair. With your feet flat, shift your weight slowly from one foot to the other, like you're swaying. Focus on feeling each foot press into the floor. Do it slowly, with control, breathing gently. This builds both strength and awareness. Asterisk, you see. Part of regaining balance is reintroducing your body to movement it forgot. We don't need to shock the system, we need to gently remind it. Bit by bit, the connection comes back. Confidence comes back. You'll start to notice fewer stumbles, more steady steps, and a renewed trust in your body. Asterisk, and here's something else don't underestimate. Your posture. Years of sitting, bending, or simply not paying attention can pull us forward. Shoulders slump, neck cranes, and the center of gravity shifts in ways that throw us off balance. But a few simple adjustments each day can change that. Asterisk the next time you're standing in front of the mirror, try this. Lift your chest just a bit. Gently pull your shoulders back and imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Not exaggerated, just tall and proud. Feel the difference? It's your body lining up the way it was meant to. Better posture isn't just about looks, it directly impacts your balance and how your muscles work together to support you. Asterisk now. That we've begun reconnecting with our feet, core, and posture, we're already laying the groundwork for stronger balance. But there's still more you can do, and some of it may surprise you. Asterisk. Now that your feet are waking up and your core is quietly coming back online, let's keep that momentum going. Because the truth is, balance isn't just physical lights. Deeply tied to how we move through our day, how confident we feel in our bodies, and how aware we are of our surroundings. That quiet connection between brain and body that we talked about, it's not just about muscles, it's also about habits, and sometimes the very things we've stopped doing over the years are exactly what we need to bring back. Asterisk. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you walked in a straight line with one foot directly in front of the other? Not quickly, not to get somewhere, just slowly with intention. Most of us haven't done that since we were kids playing on sidewalks. But here's something fascinating. Practicing that simple motion can retrain your body to stay balanced, even on uneven ground or when you're distracted. Asterisk, it's called the heel-to-toe walk. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Find a hallway or a space with a wall nearby for safety. Take a slow step forward, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, then switch. Keep your eyes forward, not looking down, and feel the floor with every step. This may feel awkward at first, and that's okay. It means your brain is relearning. Just 2 or 3 minutes a day can build the kind of balance that keeps you from stumbling in real-life situations. Asterisk, and speaking of movement, don't underestimate the power of turning. Not just walking forward, but actually rotating your body. You see, falls often happen not while walking, but while pivoting, reaching to the side, turning to look behind you, or backing up. We get so used to moving in straight lines that our balance gets rusty in every other direction. Asterisk, one simple practice is gentle turning while standing still. Again, hold on to a chair or counter if you need support. Stand tall, then slowly turn your upper body to one side. Pause, then return to center. Do the same on the other side. Add a little twist from the hips if you feel steady. Do this while breathing naturally, without rushing. It's a safe way to train your brain and body to handle those everyday turns, like grabbing a coat from behind you or reaching for something on a shelf. Asterisk. You may be noticing a pattern here. We're not doing anything fancy. It's no gym machines. No complicated workouts. It's just small, consistent actions that help your body remember how to balance. And here's something that often gets overlooked. Vision. Yes, your eyes play a huge role in balance. When your vision starts to decline, even slightly, your sense of where you are in space can become less accurate. And that can quietly affect how you walk, move, and stand. Asterisk, but what's amazing is that we can actually train our eyes to support balance. You can start by practicing something called gaze stabilization. Again, no equipment needed. Sit. Or stand comfortably. Look at a small object on the wall, maybe a light switch or a picture, and gently move your head side to side while keeping your eyes fixed on that object. Do this for about 10 seconds at a time. This exercise helps your brain get better at syncing eye movement with head. Movement, a crucial skill for preventing dizziness and maintaining balance. Asterisk. Another helpful technique is practicing standing, still with your eyes closed. Of course, you'll want to do this next to a wall or counter for safety. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, arms relaxed, and gently close your eyes. Just notice what your body does. At first, you may feel a little swaying. That's completely normal. Your body's relearning how to balance without visual cues. Start with 10 seconds, then gradually build up. Over time, you may find that your stability with eyes open improves dramatically. Asterisk. Now let's talk about something equally important: confidence. Not the kind you shout from the rooftops. I mean the quiet confidence you feel when you know you can handle yourself, when you trust your steps, when you're not worried every time you leave the house. And believe it or not, confidence is one of the biggest keys to balance. Asterisk. Many seniors stop moving as much because they fear falling. But the less you move, the more your balance weakens. It becomes a cycle. You're afraid to fall, so you move less. You move less, so you're more likely to fall. Breaking that cycle means gently pushing past the fear, not recklessly, but intentionally. Asterisk. This is where social support can help. Whether it's walking with a friend, joining a gentle movement class, or just chatting with a neighbor as you stroll down the block, movement becomes easier when you're not doing it alone. And don't worry, no one expects you to keep up with a marathon runner. Even 10-minute walks a couple of times a day can dramatically improve balance. Not just because of the walking itself, but because it gets your heart pumping, your muscles working, and your brain back in rhythm with your body. Asterisk. I know it's not always easy. Some days your knees ache. Some days you feel stiff or tired. Here's something worth remembering. The body responds to consistency, not perfection. You don't have to do everything right every time. You just have to keep showing up, keep moving, keep trying. It's where the real change happens. Asterisk. And let's not forget about the role of breath. It might sound odd, but many people hold their breath when trying to balance. They tense up without realizing it. But balance requires relaxation too. Try this right now. Take a deep breath in, hold it for just a moment, then exhale slowly. Feel your shoulders drop. Your body settles. That kind of breathing can ground you even in moments where you feel unsteady. So when you're practicing any balance activity, pair it with calm, steady breaths. It tells your nervous system that you're safe, that you're in control. Asterisk. All these small habits, waking up the feet, strengthening the core, training the eyes, relearning how to move. With intention, they build on each other. Layer by layer, they create a stronger, more balanced you. It's not just physically, but mentally. Because the more you feel capable in your own body, the more your life opens up again. Asterisk. Next, we're going to take all these ideas and gently raise the bar, not with difficulty, but with purpose. Because once you start feeling steadier, you'll want to do more. And there are still a few key ways to support your body that we haven't touched yet. Asterisk. Now that you've started rebuilding your foundation and strengthening your feet, gauging your core, waking up your balance system, and moving with greater confidence, you might already be feeling small changes. Maybe you've noticed fewer stumbles, or you're standing a little taller, walking with a bit more ease. That's not just coincidence. That's your body responding. And we're not done yet. Asterisk. There's one more powerful factor we need to talk about, and it might be the most overlooked of all: hydration and nutrition. Asterisk. You might be wondering, what does water or food have to do with balance? But the truth is, staying hydrated and well-nourished is critical to how your body stays upright and steady. Here's why. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood pressure can drop when you stand up, making you feel dizzy or lightheaded. This condition, called orthostatic hypotension, is common in older adults, and it often sneaks up quietly. You stand, you sway, maybe even feel your heart flutter. You hold on to something until it passes. But this can increase your risk of falling. Asterisk, the solution starts with the simplest habit. Drink more water, not all at once, and not just when you feel thirsty by then. It's often too late. Keep a small water bottle nearby and sip regularly. Throughout the day, plain water isn't appealing. Add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a few berries to make it refreshing. Herbal teas or diluted fruit juices can help too. Just avoid sugary or heavily caffeinated drinks that pull water out of your body. Asterisk, along with hydration, what you eat also matters more than you might think. Your muscles, nerves, and balance systems all depend on key nutrients, especially magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, and calcium. If you're low in these, you might feel weak, shaky, or uncoordinated. Asterisk, start adding more balance-friendly foods into your meals. Bananas, sweet potatoes, leafy greens, yogurt, beans, and nuts are all excellent. They support your muscles, nerve function, and bone strength without needing to make huge changes to your diet. Even a handful of almonds or a small bowl of spinach soup can make a difference. Asterisk, and don't forget about protein. As we age, our bodies need more high-quality protein to maintain muscle mass. That muscle isn't just for strength, it helps you stay upright. Eggs, lentils, fish, chicken, tofu, even a protein smoothie now and then can help keep your body strong and steady. Eating enough isn't about weight, it's about support, it's about fuel. Asterisk. Now, let's gently talk about medication. Many seniors take multiple prescriptions every day. Some of these can cause drowsiness, dizziness, or muscle weakness, all of which affect balance. But here's the tricky part. It often happens so gradually you don't even notice the change. One pill here, a small side effect there, and suddenly you're feeling unsteady, but you don't know why. Asterisk. That's why it's so important to regularly review your medications with your doctor or pharmacist. Don't wait until you fall. Ask questions like, could this medication be affecting my balance? Or are there alternatives with fewer side effects? They may be able to adjust dosages or suggest safer options. Remember, it's not complaining, it's advocating for your safety. Your health matters. Your balance matters. Asterisk, and while we're on the topic of self-advocacy, I want to remind you of something deeply important. Your mindset is one of your greatest tools in regaining balance. If you believe you're fragile, you'll move like you are. If you believe you're capable, your body will begin to respond that way. You've already proven you're willing to take steps to improve your balance by watching this far. That's powerful. That shows commitment. And progress follows commitment every time. Asterisk, sometimes we need to talk to ourselves like we would talk to someone we love. Would you ever say to a dear friend, "You're just getting old, there's no hope for your balance"? Of course not. You'd encourage them, so do the same for yourself. Speak kindly, be patient, celebrate small wins. Because every moment you choose to move, to stretch, to hydrate, to breathe, to stand a little taller, you're creating change. Asterisk, let me leave you with something practical you can start today. Create a balance moment. In your daily routine, just one moment where you pause and do something to support your steadiness. Maybe it's standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Maybe it's a short walk after lunch. Maybe it's a glass of water with breakfast. Activity doesn't matter as much as the intention behind it. When you make balance part of your daily rhythm, it becomes who you are, not just something you're trying to fix. Asterisk also, don't forget your environment. Look around your home. Are there small rugs that slip? Cords that could trip you? Dim lighting in hallways? Making small adjustments like adding nightlights, using non-slip mats, or keeping walkways clear can make a huge difference in how secure you feel moving through your space. Safety is not about fear, it's about freedom. The more you remove obstacles, the more you open up your world. Asterisk now. If no one has told you this today, let me be the one to say it. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are capable of more than you think. Balance isn't something you either have or don't. It's something you can build, slowly, steadily, with compassion and care. Asterisk, so whether you're doing gentle foot stretches, sipping water, walking heel to toe in your hallway, or just standing tall for a few seconds longer than yesterday, know that these small actions matter. They add up. They strengthen you inside and out. Asterisk, and if you found any of this helpful, I'd love to hear your story. What's one thing you're doing today to feel stronger or more balanced? Let's support each other in the comments. If you want more gentle, empowering videos like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You deserve support, guidance, and community at every stage of life. Asterisk, here's to steady steps, strong hearts, and a life full of confidence. Matter your age? Keep going. You're doing beautifully. Asterisk.